How is everyone today? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you can see. Yes, I believe you can. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're getting ready to start the daily for Tuesday, September 21st. Oops, let me shut this TV off. I don't want no trouble in the background. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Readings will be done after this video. Readings for Tammy, BB, Lisa M, and Leslie. Readings for Tammy, BB, Lisa M, and Leslie. All right. So hope you all are having a good day. Hope things are favorable. Hope you remember to wake up and thank the universe as soon as you opened your eyes for everything that you have today. If you didn't, please take a moment to do that now. It's very important how you start your day and what images and messages you put into your vortex in order to get the outcome that you're trying to achieve. I'm going to take a minute to channel Archangel Michael to come in and help us with this daily, with any information that we need. I'm also going to ask Archangel Michael to help us with the personal readings that will be done live after this video, as we come back on with a new video to do the readings again for Tammy, BB, Lisa M, and Leslie. Following that, I will be offering oracle cards, messages, the oracle deck called Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle Book. All right? So with that is by Amanda Lovelace. Many of you may have heard of her. I really like this oracle deck a lot. It keeps things real. It's not in a fantasy, it's more in reality. And I think you guys will enjoy that too. So in lieu of sticks, I will be offering the same price to do Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle Deck. So that's what will be coming up next. So you can get in line now and send your 3333 for your oracle message. That will be done immediately following in the same video as the personal readings. With that being said, we're going to get started with today's messages. Oops, okay. All right, the deck's a little slippery. Pull the table a little bit closer to me. All right, so with that being said, hold on one second. One second. I want to get, excuse me one second. Okay. Okay, Buttons, you can sit down. All right. Make sure I can see as well. All right. So this is where I'll put the card in which I'll be pulling. We'll be starting off with the sign of Aries today. Again, this is for Tuesday, September 21st. So it is 9/21/21. 9/21/21. Aries. Aries, your card today is the Queen of Wands, Aries. And the Queen of Wands talks about being a passionate creator, having courage and self-assurance, or being self-assured. It also is a woman who is ready, a female energy at least, who is ready to receive the energy from the universe. This card is definitely talking about as well that for a lot of you Aries, especially the women out there, you are definitely in a place now where you're either ready and willing to accept the situation that is at hand. You are ready to deal with a problem, or you're ready to deal with maybe struggles that you had in a relationship. These struggles can talk about different ways that you intended on learning something new, different ways that you are going to allow some things in. Some forgiveness is happening here as well. I also feel like Aries today is a time where you're going to be able to rejuvenate some feelings that you may have had for someone in the past, somebody who may have broken your trust. It's a very difficult thing, Aries, to try to get back or even maintain trust in a relationship that has been violated one way or the other for many, many different reasons. This is not a personal reading right now for Aries. Therefore, I'll leave this note for Aries is that go full speed ahead in whatever endeavors you're trying to tackle today. Put your all in it. Once you give your all, if it is reciprocated by the other person, then you'll be blessed. If the other person seems to have resistance, then you'll know it's time to take your things and pull away. Aries, do not look for closure, because closure is not within someone else. Closure is within yourself. Saying that you were able to have given your all, that you loved as hard as you could, that you gave as much of yourself as you could, that you did your very best. And you can accept the fact that maybe they're just not for you. Maybe they came close. Maybe you thought they were. But if you're not seeing this person reaching a 10 out of 10, or at least a 9 out of 10 in your relationship, then you know it's time to move on. Leo, your card came up as the Queen of Cups. So Leo, counseling and therapy. Due to the fact, Leo, that you're a very compassionate person. You're a very caring person, a very giving person. Leo, it also talks about how a little bit of therapy might help you to get over certain hurdles, certain addictions, certain feelings, certain emotions, certain shadows from the past. Leos, you seem to be struggling a lot with the information that you were given as you were growing up. This information feels as if it was off track or off balance. For some of you Leos, there may not have always been a lot of support around you. For some of you Leos, you may have dealt with a lot of abandonment issues. Leos, the reason that you're struggling in relationships or to maintain one is because of having maybe a dysfunctional family growing up, possibly for some of you. For some of you, it may be because you were in a single parent household. For some of you, it may be because someone was so overwhelmed with a situation, perhaps a parent, that they weren't able to give you as much time and dedication to you and attention to you as you needed. Therefore, you've become quite the attention seeker at this point in time. You're needing to always be in that victim mode. And Leo, it is time for you to stand up for yourself and realize that you are never alone. You must get used to your own company. Leo's so busy trying to get attention or company or friendships or relationships, so busy trying to be with someone else that you're afraid to be alone. which is causing you a lot of doubt. It's causing you a lot of disappointment. But Leo, you must first get comfortable in your own skin. So the message today for you, Leo, is don't be a pushover for others around you today. Don't allow somebody to own your space. Don't allow your boundaries to weaken. Remember to stay on track, and remember that your choices, in fact, will and always have consequences. Looking for Sagittarius now. Okay. Almost. Okay. Sagittarius, you have the Seven of Wands. You need to stand your ground today. You might have to fight back for something. You may need to show someone that you do give a shit. You may need to let somebody know that you are paying attention. You also need to let somebody know that they can't continue to take advantage of you. Sagittarians, today is a day where you're going to respectfully stand up for yourself. You're going to have words with someone today where they may show you a shadow of a doubt. They may show you that they don't believe in everything that you're saying. They may try to insist that you're a dreamer, that what you're saying is not reality. For some of you, you may in fact be the black sheep in the family or feel like the black sheep. But the truth is you're just on your own path and your own journey, and that's okay. Sagittarians, with this particular card, it may feel like you are under attack. It may feel like people are picking on you. It could be at work. It could be at home. It could be in a relationship, somebody trying to say that things are your fault. The Sagittarians, respect yourself first. Be sure, go over in your mind what exactly you feel that you know about a certain situation. Don't assume anything. Be sure to include someone else's opinion or thoughts as well before you come to a judgment or decision. Be sure that you have all the facts straight. Be sure you're not doing this or doing something based on hearsay. Sagittarian, when you're ready to stand up and face your truth, or you're ready to stand up and present your truth to someone, be sure you have all your ducks lined up in a row, because you're going to need to do that today. So you need to be prepared. If you're going to court, you need to review what your statement was. You need to review what the facts are. You need to be 100% confident when you're on that stand. Fire signs is completed. Moderators, if you're in the room, please keep up with me so that if I need to look at the screen, I'll know where I'm at. As I'm in a deep trance trying to connect with Spirit and Archangel Michael to get the messages out that I need, I may in fact have trouble connecting and reconnecting back to you, as well as focusing on the messages that I'm receiving from Spirit. Fire signs is now completed. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're up next. Card for Gemini, please. Oh boy. All right, this is the first one out. I'll take it. Gemini, the High Priestess. There possibly are secrets. Maybe secrets you're holding. There's possibly you being very mysterious. There's also some wisdom coming from your intuition. Gemini. There is a moon energy around you, and there's a moon intuition around you. You're definitely ready to receive messages or receive a download that is on the way. We are in a Mercury retrograde, which does complicate things a bit. Be careful not to mix your own personal opinions with intuition that is given to you. Gemini, you may be dealing with somebody who is withholding information purposely. Somebody who is afraid to tell the truth in a situation. Somebody that may fear that you'll walk away if you learn something. For some of you Geminis, you may be dealing with somebody who's in it for the wrong reasons. You may be dealing with somebody who is not looking at it like you are. Gemini, you've gone back and forth and back and forth. You've gotten together, you've broken up. You've called, you've texted, you've blocked, you've unblocked. You've even scouted over on somebody's social media or their friends, trying to get any information, playing the detective, I see. For some of you, it didn't give you a lot of answers. For some of you, you wanted to make a mountain out of a molehill with a situation, but you are completely off track. What you're not seeing, Gemini, is the plain facts that there's somebody around you that's there for now. 75% of you are dealing with somebody who's there for now. There is the 25% of you who have somebody who is wanting to have a future, who's wanting to invest, who's wanting to take it slow. By this weekend, Geminis, you'll have the answer. If you want to see it, you'll have the answer. Intuitively, you will know what you should do. The answer is going to come to you. It's either going to come in a dream, you're going to hear it in a song, you're going to see it on the television, you're going to watch it in a movie. There's a story that's going to be represented or played in front of you, one way or the other, or a song that you're going to hear, and the words are going to tell you the answer that you're looking for. Pay attention. Pay attention. The universe is trying to help you. Libra. Libra. Happy birthday to Libras. Libra. Libra, come on. Libra. Libra. All right, Libra, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Libra, Wheel of Fortune. So Libra, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's definitely good luck around you. Something is definitely making changes now. Things are definitely changing. They're changing for the better. Things that you've been through, Libra, are going to be moving on. People that you've been involved with may decide to walk away. Some people that you've been involved with may decide to come closer. Libra, don't worry about things that you have no control over. Libra, somebody is being very much negative toward you. Somebody is not seeing the truth, or somebody's not wanting to see the truth that you've shown them. Somebody is definitely trying to make you the scapegoat when in fact they're not taking accountability. Libra, be careful. Be careful not to allow yourself to get caught up in a mess. Soon somebody will realize that the truth was always right in front of them. And they're going to come back toward you, wanting to regain your trust, wanting to recreate a relationship, perhaps wanting to create a romance. But Libra, you're going to take a second look, especially where relationships are concerned. You're ready now to make a different move. You're ready to make a new transformation. You're pretty much ready, Libra, to let go of the past and move forward. You're right there. Now you are sitting on the edge of something. So you could easily fall forward or you could easily fall back. Each Libra is going to be different. Some of you who lack willpower, who lack self-confidence, who lack self-esteem, are going to fall backwards. You're going to accept somebody back in. But those of you who have had enough, those of you who are tired of proving who you are in yourself, you're going to fall forward. So they're either going to walk with you or they're going to walk without you. Aquarius. Aquarius. You want to be in there? Okay. Aquarius. Shuffle and then look on the bottom. Shuffle and then look on the bottom. Okay. Shuffle and look on the bottom. 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 Oops. Can't do that. I said shuffle and look on the bottom. Shuffle and look on the bottom. Okay, well that one's to come out. I'll leave that out. Look on the bottom. All right. Aquarius. You have the Knight of Cups. The emotions is like a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but your prince or princess, again, your prince or Prince Charming or Princess Charming, follow your heart and your dreams. Aquarius, with your particular card, it does talk about following your heart and your dreams. It also talks about you have gone through, because you had the Three of Swords come out as well. So with these two cards, following your heart and your dream, as well as you've dealt with a heartbreak already. See, with the Three of Swords, you had to deal with the betrayal and the grief. But some of you have already gotten past that. For some of you, this has become now a new journey for you. This new journey is going to take you here to follow your heart. You're going to follow your heart. Believe in what you believe in. Don't do things for, say, your parents. Don't take a particular subject or a particular class or want to become something that your parents want you to become. Be who you feel you need to be, or you'll never be happy. For some of you, you've been itching to take this move or take this journey or take this trip or take this vacation or take this time out for something. If you keep neglecting yourself, you're not going to be able to appreciate and enjoy what's around you. Going back, Aquarius, going back to the heartache, the betrayal. For some of you, although it is very difficult to move on because you're not knowing how to let it go. For some of you, if you keep talking to these people, keep communicating to that person, you will never be able to move on, ever. You must decide to close a door, shut it, lock it, and never open that particular door again. It's not okay when somebody treats you bad. In this society, for some reason, people feel that they need to be desperate to keep accepting behaviors that are not okay. Accepting emotions that don't feel good. Aquarians, you've got to wake up. You've got to realize you've got one life to live. This is not a screenplay. This is not an audition. This is your journey, which you never know what day it will end. You, I, no one is promised tomorrow, let alone even this evening. I'm not promised the next 30 seconds. Neither are you. So what are you going to choose to do with the time that you have? Let me ask you a question, Aquarius. You're being guided to follow your dreams in your heart. If you had to know today, if hypothetically, meaning not true, just an example, if you were not going to be able to have a tomorrow, would today make you feel like you've done everything you could, like you've done the best you could, like you've made ways to forgive people who've hurt you, that you've opened the lines of communication where there were none. If you had to close your eyes for good, say tonight by midnight, would you be able to rest in peace? Do you have things lined up the way you want them? Do you have people knowing how much you care about them? Did you remember to tell certain people that you love them? Remember, Aquarians, live for today. Follow your dreams. Make your dreams come true. Find a way. Instead of focusing on being a people pleaser, find a way to please yourself. Okay? That's your message for today. Fire signs, air signs completed. We're now on earth signs. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, your card for today is the Ace of Cups. Capricorn, congratulations. There's great abundance around you today. There's good news coming in. There's a new love or new attraction. There's somebody who's going to be wooed by you. There's somebody who's going to see you for the first time and think, wow, I got to get to know that person. Male, female, doesn't matter. For some of you, there's going to be an opportunity here for you to reassure yourself, to rebuild your confidence, to be able to let go of negative feelings, even about yourself. For some of you, you decided to wake up and look at the world differently today. You woke up and you appreciated that the sun is in fact shining, that the birds were in fact singing, that the squirrels, the rabbits, the kangaroos, whatever, are running and playing. For some of you, it's quite obvious. It is quite obvious of the connection that you are going to have today with someone. There's a great balance around you today. Capricorn, there's a great balance around you today. Something feels good. Something feels better. Perhaps you got the sleep that you needed as well. Capricorns, take this day by the horns and make it a great day. Just decide, you know what? Say it to yourself. I'm going to have a great day. No matter what happens, no matter what challenges I have to face, I'm going to have a great day because you are. Taurus, your card for today is the Tower moment. Oh, man, that's great. Taurus, you got the best card in the house. Taurus, you got the best card in the house, especially with this retrograde. Get it done now. Get it done now. Having the Tower moment. It's uncomfortable. It's unexpected or unwanted changes. It is. But you know what? Now's the time to have it. Now's the time to enjoy it. Now's the time that you're going to be able to clean shit out and get rid of stuff and move forward. Now's the time where you're going to say, you know what? I'm taking my life back. I'm not staying stuck in this relationship anymore. I'm not going to have a one-sided affair. The person I'm trying to be involved with doesn't even want to communicate. You cannot, it is not possible to have a relationship with somebody who is not willing to communicate, who's not willing to listen to your emotions, your feelings, who's not wanting to come up with ideas, who's not willing to make plans, who's not looking into the future, but you are. It's not balanced. So guess what? The universe said, we're not wasting any more time. You've only got so many more centuries to go, so many more years to go. Are you going to spend them years waiting on someone till they're ready, till they get ready? For some of you, it's very important to keep the toxicity away from you. I'm going to bring my stone closer for you. That is going to help to repel any negativity. The energy that's coming off of that, I can feel it so close to me, so I like to back it up some, but it's very strong. And anything that's going on negative in your life right now that caused this particular tower moment is going to soon be dismantled. It's going to be soon dissolved. It's going to soon be pushed away. New beginnings are coming. Fresh starts are coming. Second chances are happening now. Virgo. I'm going to leave that there for Virgo as well. Virgo. You have the King of Cups. Virgo, with the King of Cups, it is very difficult at first. It is very difficult at first to forgive someone. It is very difficult to hear the words over and over again that they said to you that broke your heart. I understand how things keep playing over and over in your mind. I understand how you can wedge a thought right in between that doesn't really fit too well, does it? I can understand how you want to try to create an illusion in your mind that, well, they didn't mean it this way, or that's not really how it is, or they act like they love me sometimes, or why would they be intimate with me if they didn't love me or be in love with me? They're not in love with me. What do you mean, why? For some of you, it's important to know we all don't think the same. We all don't get the same emotions and feelings when you're being intimate with somebody that the other person is getting. Some people are in it to just have a good time, adult fun, adult behavior, adult expression. Some of you are mixing up, yes, I'm attracted to you, or yes, you turn me on, with believing that that means I love you, believing that means I want you to be my forever, believing that means I want to marry you. That couldn't be further from the truth. For those of you who are in a relationship, Virgos, that feel like you're falling out of love with this person, or this person is falling out of love with you, it's time to make changes quickly if you're trying to save that relationship. Cut out the intimacy to maybe 2-3 times a week instead of all the time. Get outside and do things, go places, make plans, take a vacation, do something that's going to help you to have fun together, spend time together. Go to an amusement park, go to a water aquarium, go to the beach, go climb a mountain, go speed lining, whatever. Do something that'll change the energy, that'll put fun back into your relationship. And for those of you who are single, it is very important to forgive your past. Forgive the past person, and then forgive yourself for allowing somebody to continually hurt you over and over. Forgive yourself for judging. Forgive yourself for trying to change someone else when you had no right to. Remember, Virgos, the only person you can change is yourself. New beginnings are on the way, but you can't accept them and let them in unless you close the door on what was behind you. Very similar to another sign, remember? Okay. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs don't need as much protection. Water signs. We're working on Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Come on, Cancer. Cancer. Your card is the Ace of Pentacles. Material gain. A new job, perhaps. Maybe a new investment, a new idea, a new way of saving. For some of you, you may have just started working and got introduced to a 401 or 401k or 403b or something. With this Ace of Pentacles, Cancerians, the sun is trying to shine today. There is evidence of more energies coming in, more newness wanting to come in, something new for you to try. An invitation or an offer is going to be presented to you. Don't turn it down. Don't say, oh, well, I don't know. I don't really like doing that. I'm not really into that. You know what? Get into it. Get into it. Don't look at the actual subject. Don't feel like, well, I'm not really into zip line, or I'm not really into skiing, or I'm not really into basketball, or I'm not really into football, or I'm not really into baseball. You know what? Don't worry about that. Worry about who you're going with and have fun with them. Have fun and make the energy with them. Okay? Really important. Really important. Lindsay, nice job. Cancer. On the flip side of things, Cancerians, you deserve more. You deserve better. Please don't settle. Please don't settle. There has been opportunities, Cancerians, that have been presented to you before, and you have missed opportunities because of low self-esteem, depression, sadness, isolation, being a hermit. Cancer, you are not allowed to give up. You're not allowed. I'm not letting you. Cancer, listen. Go wash your face. Go jump in the shower. I want you to get yourself dressed. I want you to get outside and go for that walk. I want you to speak to every person you walk past and smile. I want you to change their day. And as you change their day, you're going to change your day. Cancer, don't give up. Please don't give up. It is going to be okay. I promise. It's going to be okay. Doesn't mean it'll be perfect, but it does mean it'll be okay. All right. Pisces, thank you, Archangel Michael, for all of your help today. Thank you. That was fast. Pisces, you got two. You got two. So Pisces, the first one that came out is the Four of Pentacles. You're feeling pretty heavy with responsibility. You're a little bit overwhelmed. For some of you, it's about money and finances, or controlling things, or paying things, or being responsible for things, or responsible for other people, perhaps responsible for children. There is a lot of you, Pisces, that are looking for someone to help to secure your environment, to somebody to help to make you feel like it's going to be okay, for somebody to help you financially, or maybe you're looking for a loan or applying for some help through an agency or through a government-issued place. You're wanting somebody to help with something. And there is help coming. It's coming. It's on the way. I also feel like some of you have been kind of stagnant or stuck in a certain situation, or stuck with certain people. You can unstuck yourself. You can unstick yourself. You don't have to stay stuck in anything. You don't have to stay stuck in a job. You don't have to stay stuck in a relationship. You don't have to stay stuck in financial hardship. You can decide that a compromise is needed. You can decide that action needs to be taken. You can, in fact, cut out whatever needs to be cut out, or cut out whoever needs to be cut out. The minute you start cutting out the weeds in your life, because you are this beautiful rose bush that will bloom inevitably, indubitably, amazingly, if you, in fact, cut out the bullshit, cut out the excuses, cut out the people that make the excuses, Cut out what is no longer serving you. The minute you do, I promise you, the minute you do, energy will change that fast. Things will start to recover or be recovered. Money will get better. Jobs will come in. Offers will be there. Friends will show up. Real friends will show up. Not associates, not people that you are just associated with. Not acquaintances, but true friends. People that will be there for the long haul. Give it a chance. Give it a try. Scorpio. What? Okay. Scorpio just gets the bottom of the deck. You have the Two of Wands, Scorpio. You're very determined. You have a choice to make between two things. Perhaps two directions. Perhaps making a major move across the globe, so to speak. You may be deciding that, you know what, I'm just going to do it. You are willing to take a risk. You are willing to give someone else a chance. You're also willing to look the other way. Scorpio, you're willing to see the big picture now. You're willing to see the big picture now. Scorpio. You are now making plans for the future, Scorpio. And you're not going to settle for less. Scorpios, you finally, you had that epiphany moment. You woke up, you realized that, you know what? I just want to be happy. It doesn't mean I don't love that other person. It doesn't mean I won't miss them. But it does mean that I love me more. And I just want to be happy. I just want things to work out. I really, Scorpios, I feel you. You're just tired of always being sad or worried or always dealing with the unknown. Never know what to expect. Never know what somebody's behavior or mood is going to be. Never know how you're going to deal with it. Never having enough time for your own thoughts because you're so worried about somebody else's. I get it. I get it. But Scorpio, all I can say is congratulations, because you're doing it. You're going to do it. It's just about to happen. You know, a lot of us worry about this retrograde and everything else, but I will tell you that Scorpios and a lot of water signs during this retrograde, it's going to improve things. Don't be afraid of this retrograde, any sign, any of you. Don't be afraid of this retrograde. If you look at the retrograde and you welcome it in, if you look at the retrograde and you welcome it in, like, okay, come bring about the changes. Show me the lessons that I need to learn. Because the truth is, unless you get these lessons done, unless you do them the right way and you pass these tests, you're going to come back in your next life and you're going to do all this shit all over again. Oh, you won't remember so much that you've been here before and that you've done this before. But the reason that you come across your soulmates and your twin flames is because you've been here before, learning these lessons before. That's why somebody seems so familiar. That's why you feel like, I can't let this one go. I don't know why this one's different. I just can't walk away from this person. Why? Because you've been here before, because you didn't learn it then. And apparently you're not going to learn it now. But it never works out in the end when it's like that. It never works out in the end. So in order to help it to work out in the end, learn the lessons that are put in front of you. Welcome in this retrograde. Welcome it in. We're at the end of the year. Please welcome it in. So that your whole next year can be better lessons. Can be more exciting lessons. Can be less heartache. Less turmoil. You know, you got a decision to make here. We've got the rest of September, October, November, and December. That's it. If you can tell yourself that, you know what, I can do this. I can not go back to that ex-partner. I can stay strong. I can not get manipulated. I will not deal with this and that. I will keep my boundaries strong. I will believe in myself. I'll follow my faith. I will stay in my vortex. I will always stay positive. I will thank the universe. I'll do all these things for the next few months. And watch how your 2022 starts out. But for those of you who say, oh, I can't. I'm just stuck. I'm just so sad. I'm going to stay the victim because I'd rather feel sorry for me because nobody else is giving me attention, so I'm going to give myself attention. If you do that, listen, we all have to do that from time to time, but if you keep doing that, if you keep living in yesterday, you'll never get to tomorrow. If you keep living in yesterday, you will never get to tomorrow. Don't blame your tarot readers or your psychics or your mediums or anybody else for what you're creating to be your destiny. I'm not able to change your destiny for you. I'm not able to even change your mind. The only thing I'm able to do is guide you, inform you, and allow you to have your free will, allow you to make the right or the wrong choices, allow you to learn the lessons that are supposed to be learned in front of you. You know, sometimes when you get a reading from me, you may not hear what you want to hear, or I may not be able to answer certain things, and that's only because you're meant to find it out. You're meant to find it out. I'm not supposed to give it to you all the time. I'm not always supposed to tell you yes or no. I'm not always supposed to tell you if you're on the right track. I'm supposed to sometimes let you figure that out. And if I don't do that and I try to overstep that, it's like I get scolded for that in a certain way. I pay for that. For those of you who feel like there's just something that's strange around you, or maybe you're feeling a ghost or a spirit around you. For some of you, this could be a dark spirit. For some of you, this could be a spirit that hasn't been able to move on. For some of you, this is a spirit that just got lost and needs you to tell that spirit to just go. Go toward the light. Leave me alone. You don't belong here. You need to go. You're dead. You need to go. It's your turn to go. When you do that, that'll help some of them move on. For some of you, there may be strange things that happen. I know in my house there is all the time. And especially at nighttime, sometimes Buttons will sit up on the bottom of the bed and just stare. I'm like, what the hell? What are you looking at? And I'm looking. And you know, dogs, cats, a lot of animals can see things that we can't see. Even myself is gifted. I can see other spirits sometimes, so sometimes I can't see the ones Buttons is looking at. And sometimes she will watch it and her head will move and watch it go from side to side and know it's not a fly or nothing like that. Believe me, if you know me, I don't have any bugs in my house. If there's a fly in here, I guarantee he's going to die today. Today is his funeral. I guarantee you. And Buttons never had fleas. And she doesn't have any ticks. She's a very clean little dog. But she sees spirit. And sometimes she gets so scared she runs right up next to me. It's so funny. But anyway, check out what's going on. Let me get a card for the room, huh? If you were brought in this room, if you were meant to be here today, if you guys are looking at me, talking to me, you guys are in here with H and G. For some of you guys, I could just say that there's something corny say, roses are red, violets are blue. H&G loves you, but you know that too. All right. I thought that was really cute. All right, you guys. Card for the room, please. 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 Okay. Card for the room is the world card. Yay. We have the world card for the room. Come back here, girl. All right, the world card talks about achievements, completion, wholeness. As we are in here as H&G Spirit Messages family, we are whole. We are strong and numbered. We have power in our numbers. We have power and strength to help our sisters or brothers that are in this room with us who may be feeling a little bit less weak today and less strong today. Less strong today. We are here with our energy to help pick them up. We are here to send prayers and blessings to everybody here in this room. We are here as Blue Eyes and Crystal and a lot of other people can tell you we've been there for them. Y'all that are longtime folks with me, remember how we helped Crystal? Remember how we got that hotel room? Remember, we saved her from being homeless. For some of you who have been in here a long time with H&G, you know my full name. You know where I live. You know my P.O. Box. No, you don't know my exact house number because I've had a stalker come here to my house from my channel. And I've had to get the police involved, and sometimes people just lose control, and it's okay. I understand. But violating my privacy is not okay. For those of you here on this channel today, I want you to know that you can call on Archangel Michael at any point in time. I want you to know that his power is always there, and he does answer very quickly. He comes very quickly. Trust me when I tell you, he will answer all your questions. He will guide you in the direction that you need to go. Now, with that being said, this is definitely the daily for September 21st, 2021, right? So, I hope to see you guys soon. Buttons, look at buttons. She's feeling good, rested. We took our walk this morning. She had her food, she had her treats, she had her medicine, and she got one more medicine to go for dinner time, about, well, a little after dinner. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this daily. Please remember, I'm coming back on in just a few minutes. I always take a break in between. Just going to take buttons for a fast walk. But Tammy, BB, Lisa M, and Leslie, if you're on here now, please come back on in just a little bit, maybe 15 minutes or so. Give me just 15 minutes or so. Be aware. Pay attention. I'm coming back on to do your readings. All right? I'll need you on here to give me your question. To tell me what you want your reading on. So, BB is the only one who has the personal reading that she purchased. Leslie, Lisa M, and Tammy, I believe, have the mini that I offered for, it was less than $100. So the one for that, BB has the one that was more than 100. So with that being said, I will be back on just so you know what kind of readings we're doing. I also, again, once the readings are finished, we'll go right into my oracle cards. These are quite amazing, and I will be pulling oracle cards for you, again, for $33.33. So instead of sticks, we're going to do oracle cards today. I think you're really going to like it. So I'll see you guys just a few minutes, all right? I got to wake her up. I hate to wake her up, but got to wake her up.